Hey there guys, today I have the Sony WF-1000xm3. This active noise canceling $250 headphones. So let's just get into this. It's literally just says active noise canceling on the box. It has Google Assistant. I'm not sure if that's built in. It has 6 hours up with the buds and 18 hours with the case. It's Bluetooth, wireless active noise canceling. Use the app for optimal experiences, whatever. And they basically are just crazy. Now I've heard the mic isn't the best, but we will see about that one. First things first is it should just slide out like this. And then this is it. So what you get in here are big case, USB-C, the earbuds, biggish earbuds, touch buttons, which I like. They just fit in here and they start to pair. And then there's a little NFC logo right here. That's an NFC that you can pair with. They stay in the case really well. They're not going to open up. And then when you take them out, over here it comes with tips, manual, and charger. So let me get this paired up with my phone and I'll be back when I get everything done.
So now that you've seen an unboxing for these WF-1000xm3, really weird naming scheme. They're great. So they have some sort of like a rubberized finish to the outer layer that you probably can't really see too well here. But it's basically just a rubberized layer here around the outside. This is, I believe it's just like a plastic. Yeah, that looks like plastic. And then you got cutout grooves, what it is, NFC, and then a red for just because only throw red into this thing. And then you got your headphones right over here with the left and right indicators easy to see, and then oh damn, and then you also have your indicators left, and then same for the other one. Now when they fit into the case, you can practically I go like this and just hold the case down. So I'm just not doing anything else. They are really stuck in here. Now, let's talk a little bit about the sound of these things, because great topic. They're Sony. They sound great. It's not that they sound great because they're Sony, but they just sound great in general. They have great highs, mids, and lows, and the bass is there. Just everything is here. It doesn't get muddy at higher volumes. It sounds just excellent no matter what you're doing here. Active noise canceling is also really good. It blocks out all the noise. I don't hear anything from outside at all. And that's what active noise canceling does what it's supposed to do. Now you can either turn it on or off by default, either by using the app, or you can touch this once, it'll say ambient mode, and you touch it again, and then the active noise canceling turns off. And then the other side by default, tap the button, the capacitive touch button, whatever you want to call it, and it does play pause, skip in previous track, and then tap and hold and you get to your assistant on your phone. And then the left one is tap and hold and it gets to ambient mode, which I really like. I use it a decent amount. Like I'm on a train or something, I need to hear what my next stop is. I'll go in ambient mode, and by tapping and holding it takes a couple seconds for it to activate, and then I can hear my stop and different stuff like that. My only issue with all of this is if I were to take this, take it out, put it in my ear, turn on just regular mode, no active noise canceling, no ambient mode, just back to default, back to basics, and then I put it back into the case, and then I take it out again, ambient or active noise canceling will be activated again. So it basically resets that profile back to whatever it was before you took it out of the case before. I don't know why it's doing that, like it reverts back to active noise canceling. So it reverts back to active noise canceling, and then you have to go back to the non-active noise canceling if you want that again. Now, it has USB-C, none of that wireless charging. It has NFC, and it's great. So the USB-C allows me to carry my phone, which is also USB-C, and the buds, and these buds, and just one charger, and I'm good to go. Now these last me a week if I listen to them, let's say I would say it was about an hour a day for 5 days a week. It wouldn't be dead. Like, I'd be able to have these last me 2 weeks with an hour a day. It has up to 6 hours of battery life, and then up to about 20 hours of battery life with the case, according from my usage. My specific usage is what I get. It's just great. The sound of these, we already mentioned, it's great. Everything about this is great. I don't know what more I can do about this. It's just great. Now, if we take the buds out, you can see up over here, you can see that there is some sort of hole right here, which is meant to help with ambient noise and like the background or active noise canceling and stuff like that. Then there's this capacitive touch button, which also is just a light tap, nothing much, nothing major, which is great because I don't like having some of these with buttons where you have to push them and it gets trapped inside your ear more, your ear canal. You have the rubber, or you have the 3 pins for charging, and then on top you have just like a sensor. So if you take one of these out of your ear, the music will pause itself, and if you put it back in, then the music plays. And then if you take this off, you see there's a microphone here and a microphone there, both for noise canceling and fitting well inside your ear and blocking out different noises and such, and also just for the microphone. And then on the bottom there is a light sensor light bar that blinks. As you can see, it's basically on the top and on the side, sort of, which is nice. Now, call quality on these things, I've made a bunch of phone calls and it is amazing. You put this up to your ear, you put this in your ear, and then you get a call or you call someone, it'll immediately jump. I love this about this thing. It immediately jumps from active noise canceling or just standard music to ambient sound, so you can hear everything around you. And then it also jumps over to having, I wouldn't say it sounds the best because it's using ambient noise, but when you're talking to someone else, it sounds clear on their end. Like, I've had people say that it sounds really good. And what's nice is it switches to that ambient sound mode. You don't have to switch yourself, you don't have to do anything. And it's nice because this way you're not screaming really loudly. Sometimes when you're on a phone call, you hear people screaming and you're like, what the heck are they screaming at? And then you look and they're like, oh, they're just on headphones. And this thing, it really helps because you're not screaming, you're not really yelling, doing any of this random garbo. You're just like talking normally here. That's what I like about this. Sony knows what they're doing when it comes to the call quality, in my opinion. I like that they do this. Now, these are $250. They're not cheap by any means, but are they worth it? I 100% think they're worth it. They go on sale a lot for $200 currently, and I love these. Love these. I think everybody should pick up a pair of these. If you're on iPhone, pick up a pair of AirPod Pros. From what I've been seeing around, they sound similar according to tons of people. And they also have an active noise canceling to them. But if you're on Android or any other platform like that, I recommend these 100%. Now, the link for these will be down below, so you can check out more about these headphones and the price when they drop and all this other stuff. Remember, it is an Amazon affiliate link, and it costs you no extra money to click it. All it does is help me out to help me review more products in the future. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and as always, enjoy the rest of your day.